Hello. Yep. I'm coming. Give me a second. This. And... give me... Yep. That. No. Okay. I'm... this camera? I'm here. Oh yes, it was this camera. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. And look like FNAF camera setting. You're not the first one to say that. Maybe it's a bit too intense. Hello la team. There it is. Let me see that. Maybe it's a bit intense. Not gonna lie. I should maybe reduce it a bit. And on top of that, there is this huge light here that completely block the light. Block the view. No, not this one. This one. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Anyway. Oh! Something is wrong. Give me a second. What is going on with the green screen on the background? Chat box. Did it move? Did you move? Up. Well, I will see you when we will speak in the stream, in the chat. Ah, yeah, indeed, there is a bit of a something there. Anyway. Okay, so I forgot what I wanted to say, but welcome everyone, and thank you No Chance RPG and Jake Rice for following and subscribing. Thank you. And welcome everyone to the chat, to the stream. Tonight we're gonna continue and finish the AT-AT. It's gonna be great. As a little follow-up on how it was on Tuesday, basically what I did is that I primed it. Let me show you better with this camera. And let me put my tea away. Okay, so. Yep. This is what we have now. And this camera is so much better. So, it's also because I added a lot of light. It's better. Up. There's the cable. Okay. So, this is what we have now. Of course, I have all the other parts, but that's what we have right now. And as you can see, it's primed. It's primed very roughly. There is some part a bit flexible. So what we're gonna do today is that we're gonna do the shading around everything here. Then we're gonna do a layer of gray. And then we're gonna assemble everything, I think. And finally, we're gonna do the weathering. So, the shading we could do with the airbrush, but I don't want to do it with the airbrush because I don't have a good setup for the airbrush right now. So it's a bit hard for me to show you when I'm actually painting with the airbrush. So, I think we're gonna do it by end. And then the final cut of gray, this is probably gonna be with the airbrush. Anyway, it's gonna be quite simple. And, oh yeah, maybe we're gonna do a bit of dry brush too. But before we start, I also wanted to show you something that we received today. And so he's not in the chat, I think, but we received this by post, and it's a gift from Gherkin. I wasn't the one receiving the package, so I don't even know if there is like a letter or whatever. But Gherkin, who's often on the chat, and there's some weird artifact on the camera. As if there was some smoke. Oh, but there is some smoke. It's exactly, that's... I was like, what is burning? What's going on? That's the tea vapor. Oh my god, I got scared for a second. I was like, what the hell? What's burning? And anyway, oh. Ah. So this, if I turn this on, it's a lamp. That's lovely. And of course it's 3D printed. Of course it's 3D printed. Probably that we're gonna put it in the background. I don't know where, but on the wall. And it's fully 3D printed. And actually, Bremer Stadtmusikanten. Oh yeah, Bremer Town Music. Ah. Give me a second. Let me look for the pictures. But yes, Town of Musician of Bremen. Exactly. Yep. This is it. Oh. Well, it's not it, apparently. Ah, yes, okay. Ah! What's going on with the display capture? Okay. Well, this is it. So, thank you, Görkem. Because it's nice. And also something that I wanted to show you that it's actually quite funny is the way it's printed. Basically, he printed it in transparent filaments for the light to shine through, except the last layer, or maybe last 2 layers. No, it's just one layer, is in white. So the top here is white, and the side is transparent. So that way, nice, lovely, looks cool. And there is of course, the little pedestal. Hello, Maki. How are you? Hello, everyone. Hello, Peslis. So yeah, that's thank you, Görkem. I'm gonna put it right away in the background. Yepla. Knees are in flame, but other than that, I'm okay. Doing some cleaning while listening to the stream. Ah. Such a lawful citizen. That's good. Well, we're gonna do some cleaning too. No, quite the opposite actually. We're gonna do some... we're gonna make the thing look dirty. So, first, we're gonna start by reducing a bit the volume of the music. Lovely music, but a bit too loud. So, and I think it's gonna be one of the shortest model that we ever did, because I'm sure that it's gonna be finished by the end of the stream. What would you print in Frankfurt? Green filament, a blowtorch, and call the result Frankfurter grüne Soße. What could we print for Frankfurt? I mean, there is the pot. I don't remember the name, but the white ceramic with the blue decoration. Or we can do a bottle of apple vine. Dirty, yeah, of course, very dirty. Because basically, this we're gonna make old, used, and weathered. And hello, Retro Maker TV. Welcome to the chat. I made a mix of welcome to the chat and welcome to the stream. But welcome. Okay. Also, as you can see, I primed other parts, but I primed them like a monkey. So it's clearly nasty. But it's really okay. and it's not that important anyway. It's gonna contribute to the overall design. A bamble for able boy. Maybe. I believe you. That's all I have to say. Able boy, bamble. Was ist das? Ah. Exactly. Bamble mit deinen Text. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. This. Exactly. Frankfurt. So, what is this chat about? Why is this chat old? Is it old or is it new? Yeah, no, it's Jake Rice is old. Oh, anyway, if I refresh when it become active like that. Okay, good. So as I said, we're gonna make the black shading, and for that we have the black from Vallejo. It's gonna be quite easy. Also, there is something that I like on this model. It doesn't really apply to the Olge. Did I say that? There is something that doesn't really apply to this model in particular, but you can see that the primer is a bit too thin, and so it kind of make like projection. Nice bulge. What are you up to? Bro. Nothing. Okay. I see you're almost done. Yep. I think Maki's a bit drunk. As I said, there is a bit of projection, and so basically it kind of gives like a snow camouflage effect. I'm high on cleaning stuff, exactly. Don't sniff too much bleach. So that's not something that we're gonna do on this model because this one. As you can see, an 8080 is great. It's more like a it's dirty like a machine, not like there is no snow camouflage. But like this, for example, this is perfect. But it's something to keep in mind in the future. Okay, so and also you can see here that the primer is not fully covering. And it's perfect because it kind of gives an idea of the shading and what it's gonna look like. If the camera want to focus, perfect. No, okay. I know the cleaning solution said sniff it, but it say don't inhale it. Oh, does it say sniff it? Does it really say sniff it, or do you want it to say sniff it? Okay, this is too hot. So I think we're gonna start by just doing a light brush of black on all the area, and then when everything gonna be painted and when we will do the weathering, maybe we're gonna do a wash over it to make it very used. Oh. Maybe if I mix the paint, it's a bit better. I lose my habit. Like the habit of speaking English. A brush. This one. Everything is destroying itself. Everything is falling apart. I swear my desk is clean. And this one. Okay, is it? It's very thick. Let's put a bit of thin. Oh, I mean, we can just use water. Yep. No airbrush today. We're probably gonna do a bit of airbrush later. But for now, it's gonna be normal brush. For the sole reason that airbrush is a bit annoying because I don't have a camera pointing at it right now. So it's hard for me to show you when I'm doing airbrush. But when we will be done with the shading like that, we will do some airbrush. What I like with the shading when it's nicely thin is that you can see that by capillarity everything goes in it. So for now, we don't need to do a clean job. The point is kind of the opposite, and I just realized that I have a bit of glove that got stuck last time and that I didn't remove. Okay, who designed the 8080? So if you type exclamation point model, there will be the link of the model, but the designer is Mecanulti Miniatures. Mecanulti Miniature. Whoop. Just type exclamation point model and you will have the link. I bet someone from Star Wars in the 60s. Oh my god. Wow, I'm slow. It took me so much time to understand. But yeah, and on top of that, you're not completely wrong because it's the original one, like the old one. It's not the new 8080. I don't know the name of the new because I doubt it's 8080, but I love Sunlu filament, printing gun and stuff. All works fine. I just want to say you do you. I don't... how do you say again? I disapprove. I disapprove. It's not my fault. I'm not responsible. And we won't do it on stream. For obvious reason. This particular model, exactly. Who is sniffing stuff? I mean, right now it's yep. It might be water based, but and true indeed, Star Wars was in 1970. Well, I wasn't born. I wasn't born no matter what, so... Okay, I said that we will be done today, but I might still need to be a bit quicker than usual. Even though we have time. And hello, John. Welcome back with us. Yep. My god. You can't distract you, so we can't off. I'm just gonna stop speaking at that point. Of course you can distract me as much as you want. My speed doesn't come from that. Oh, more like my slowness doesn't come from the chat. It just comes from me. And of course, if I was doing it with the airbrush, it would be way quicker. But no. Gotta be done with a brush. As I said anyway, we don't need to be very clean or precise. It really is just the beginning. Because it's gonna be covered with grey. The grey will blend everything a bit. It's just to give a bit more contrast at that point. And you will see that it will look very good. Twitch have nothing against streaming, gunsmithing stuff. Again, great filaments. Have a nice day. I mean, I don't know if Twitch have anything. But first we are living in Europe. Which by itself said the like it's forbidden. And anyway, you don't have much knowledge in that domain. And as a company, I'm not sure that it would be a great idea to advertise it like that. But thank you. And when I said I don't need to be very precise and I can be rough. Okay, maybe not that rough. Maybe it was YouTube have a problem with it. Soval stream got banned several times when they showed toy gun, Nerf gun. Yeah, I mean YouTube, not to defend this kind of design or whatever, but YouTube have a problem with a lot of things. Not gonna lie, they have a problem with a lot of topic. But yeah, I remember the story of Soval. Oh, the hot plastic. YouTube is very... I mean, want to be very family friendly. No alcohol, no sexuality whatsoever, no violence. Except if it's make a lot of money, of course. But anyway, that's not at all our topic. That's not really what we're doing on this stream. I didn't even know Soval stream, lol. I have an SV08. Very happy with it. I mean, to be fair, I wish I had more time to watch other stream. But when I'm not streaming, I'm working. And so I cannot even watch any stream. And that's when I was living in Canada, it was very great. Because I could watch the live stream with the time difference. I would watch the live stream at like 2 p.m. for me. And it was 8 p.m. in Europe. It was very great. Now at 8 p.m. I'm cooking or I'm about to go to sleep. So I cannot watch anything. And watching replay is not the same. Okay. A bit more. The 8080 look great so far. This is a actually very nice model. And it's free. What are we doing on this stream? We are passing the time. We're not working. Never working. Damn, I already missed so many messages. The stream is late at night, EU time 2. Yeah, okay. 2:30 a.m. Indeed. And that's why you living in Canada is perfect, because you're at the perfect time for everything. On stream, I mean. That joke for you. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared to read what's coming next. What do you call a potato that turned to the dark side? A Darth Data. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. That's on point. That's the kind of that's the level of the stream, I think. Time is a mere concept of the living. Exactly. What is time? Beside, we're having fun. So what's the purpose of life if it's not to spend your time having fun? Yep. Look at this. Isn't it wonderful? Oh yeah. Why, yeah. Need to be a bit more careful though. I'm very messy. Almost missed the stream. Don't worry, Builders Mark. It's just started. And we are together for quite a long time. So disappointed in the lack of laughter. No, but it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's just that English, it's not... Yeah, you see, I cannot speak. That's a great proof that... a great proof of the... Oof. Oof. Should I finish this sentence? Does it worth the struggle? I don't know. My point is, I don't speak English. I only understand French. Enjoy life you only get one time. Who knows? Enjoy it. Enjoy it by spending time with me on the stream. So I enjoy it myself even more. Because if I was alone, I would be very sad. So it's a bit like charity, you know? It's a bit like you're helping me having fun. It's a bit like, I don't know, make a wish. It's like I don't really enjoy Sunlu stream, but I don't know, I kind of pity the guy, so I need to come back and watch the stream because I feel bad for him. Yep. I'm excited to see what it looked like afterward. It's almost... No, it's not almost done, I shouldn't say that. But you will see today, for sure. Most 3D printing companies stream in US time zone because it aligns better with when it's morning in China. Yeah, it all depends when... No, not when, where you're streaming from. For us, it's... I mean, it's not the most convenient. The most convenient would be to stream in the afternoon. For us. But a bit later like that is still convenient. Comment appelle-t-on une pomme de terre qui passe du côté obscur Dark Vador? Exactly. Now it's you see, now it's way funnier. Now it's way funnier. Is this resin printed? Yes, it is. It is. So I think this model is supposed to be FDM. That's how the designer had it in mind. but I prefer every model like that. I prefer to resin print. I'm here for the pity. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the pity. It's really appreciated. I'm gonna start playing this role now. The pity role. Please subscribe to the channel. Otherwise my boss is gonna beat me up. I'm not sure it's a great idea. I can try, but I think the only thing I will get from that is get the channel ban. Yep. Also, it's totally off topic, and I don't know if it's the best time to ask for it because it's fully random. But I'm about to prepare. I'm starting to prepare all the stream for next year, and so. Darth Sunlu, you have a saber yet? We do! Actually, where is it? I don't remember where we put it, but I think you saw it, the saber, when we did the Halloween stream. It's not really printed though. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm preparing the stream for next year. And so I'm also looking for ideas of different streams that we can do. Different idea, different theme, stuff that we can stream, and I wanted to ask you what you think and what you would like to see on the channel, basically. If you want to see more talk, more paint stream, if you have any idea of another content that you would love to see. If you want this camera to focus, for example. If you want... No. Almost. Come on. Yes. I know you can do it. Ah, no. It was almost there. Oh. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. What's up, Maury? Welcome to the stream. How are you? My god, this camera... Okay, I'm just gonna put it down again. I'm not gonna touch anything. Okay, good. I think I should just remove the autofocus and do the manual focus because it's like... Maybe some printing. Start printing. Maybe some slicing stuff. Maybe we can also do some design, like the full process. Design. Slice, design, model, slice, print, assemble. Because the thing is, the printing part, the annoying, the annoying part of the printing is that it's long. So for the stream, it's quite bad. Can post a few ideas and whisper, go ahead, go ahead. Go, go, go. Showcasing the filament in printing. We can try to do some... if there is the slicing, we can try to do some stuff like that. Let me see. But first, I just want to... You said turn off the autofocus. Well... Let me see. Like this. Okay, and now? You saw everything. You saw all my secret. All the secret of the camera. All the menu and everything. And now? Well, you use a real camera. Oh, I use a real camera. I use a DSLR camera. You can see it here. You can see it. This is the DSLR. And of course the green screen in the background is fucked. Well. Hello, Abyssal Melody. I use a real DSLR camera, but the thing is, it's a quite poor one. And the thing that annoys me the most is that it's not made to be captured like that. And so basically, when you capture it, you need a capture card, which by itself is quite expensive, and you need to be in automatic mode. You cannot put yourself in manual, because the problem is that if you put in manual, the camera will turn off automatically after 30 minutes. And there is no setting, not even in the power saving setting or whatever, that allow you to keep the camera on for more than 30 minutes. And the problem with fully automatic setting like right now is that you cannot control anything, like any shutter speed or whatever. And so it's very annoying to control the image quality. And on top of that, the lens that I have right now is very bad. I'm using it now because it's a zoom, so it's convenient for the paint, because I can do this. But and also because it's a great angle. So for it's a big angle, so for the talk live stream it's okay. But I have another lens that's way better, but the focal is too high, so it's not suitable for the stream. Just use a USB cam. Yeah, I mean, technically this camera that this one is a smartphone. It's my old phone. It's Samsung Note 10 Plus, and it's almost better than the camera. Not necessarily in terms of quality, but in terms of setting and everything. And the good thing also is that, so this is the great angle, but the wide angle, sorry. Why cannot I change it anymore? Well, I don't know where, but technically I can change which lens is displayed. And I can have the shorter lens. What camera is it? This is a EOS R100 from Canon. It's not good, to be fair. I mean, not good. The thing is, the capture is it's not adapted for this kind of camera, but yeah. We have the same microphone and your audio sound incredible, very jealously. I mean, the mic is the... Where did I put my towel? Well, I will use paper towel, I guess. So yeah, this is... Before I arrived at Sunlu, I was already using this mic for streaming on my personal channel. And I really like it because it's actually quite cheap. Not good for streaming, probably good for taking pictures. Yes, but anyway, taking pictures, the camera in itself is not that important. The important thing is the lens. And we have a very good lens that I cannot use for the stream, but we have a very good lens. So so it can take very good pictures. But yeah, the microphone, one of them is mine that I used before, and it's a great microphone because it has a great sound quality for a quite cheap price. And I wanted USB microphone because XLR microphone need how do you call it again? like a card to read it, basically. Yet another thing. USB is way more convenient. And yeah, an interface like a Go XLR or something like this. So it's more expensive, and it's like, it's great to modify the sound and do some effects. But since we are just always in the same configuration, I don't really need it. At least not now. The USB mic is plenty enough. And then I use Voicemeter Potato. Because for whatever reason, Wavelink, which is the software that comes with the mic, doesn't, I mean, at least the last time that I use it, doesn't allow several mic. You can have only one wave mic, which is kind of crazy. So I switched to Voicemeter Potato. At first I was using Banana, but Potato is better because there is more entry. And I like to have all of my, even though we don't have much, like we don't game, for example, we just have the mic, the Brava and everything. But you have more entry, so it's easier to manage everything. And then from there, I change the equalizer and all the setting, like the gate and everything. It's a bit... it's a nerdy thing. But it's nice. And I'm not good at managing sound at all. Like, it's not my specialties. I always struggle to do it, and I don't have a very great ear. So it's hard for me to know when the sound is good or no. I would need a real sound engineer. But we work around that. I have an old EOS 550D that run Magic Lantern, but R100 is not supported by Magic Lantern. Yes, I wanted to, at first I wanted to put Magic Lantern on it, but it's not supported. The new Canon R are not supported. Some of them are, but most of them aren't. And there is no equivalent at all of Magic Lantern. And it's like, it's very annoying. Because I know that this sets all the setting that I'm talking about and all the limitation of the camera could be override if I had the equivalent of Magic Lantern. But I don't have any solution for this camera. And I'm sorry, by the way, for everybody who are not into this kind of thing. I'm aware that it's a very nerdy topic. But I love it. I love it. Send 4 idea for you to look at. Thank you. Thank you. Still limited to only one wave mic. Not ideal in my opinion. Yeah, and I don't know why. Because it's literally the official software for the mic made by Elgato. And yet they don't allow several Elgato mic. Which is weird because in the software you can add another custom mic, but you cannot add another wave. I'm like, it's a bit frustrating. Because to be fair, I would like to use Wavelink, the software of Elgato, because it's way easier than Voicemeter. Voicemeter is really like a professional software. It's way harder to use, especially if you don't know much about it. And Wave is more user-friendly. I mean, I can show you. It's really like it's really, where is Voicemeter here? It's a mess. And on top of that, the software is very... It's a bit old. So for example, you cannot change the size of the window. Like once it's like this, you cannot change anything. And all the setting, everything are quite complicated. Like it's a bit complicated. There's a lot of things that we don't use, for example, but if I press this button, wait, no, not this one. Wait, which one is it again? Because since I changed the computer now, oh, this one? No, oh, wait, it's B1, so this one? No. My God, I don't remember. This is B2. Ah, so there. No. 7.3. Okay. Damn, I don't remember at all. B1. Ah. No. Special FX. Okay, F. This is the F. No. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't. Okay. No. Ah. Well, I don't remember. I don't remember what... See? I don't even remember what I'm doing. I just know that we can put the reverb and the effects. I don't remember how. Anyway, I don't know why I started working on that. You never stop learning. It looked like Japanese to me. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't look much better to me. Oh. Hey. Ah. Okay. Sorry to distract. No, don't worry. Ah. Yeah, but that's not what I want to do. And if I do this? Ah, I got it. Okay. And now if I press the button. Ooh. Ominous. This one is the delay. This one is the delay. Okay. And that? Ah, yeah, it's because I can change the reverb. Oh, lovely. Okay, anyway. Why am I doing that? I don't know. Okay. So. Oh no, my voice sounds better. Sound weird. No, wait. I want it to be back to normal. Ah, it's because I'm on... Okay, no. Damn. I did all kind of weird thing. It's not the moment to destroy all my sound. But all that to say that I don't remember why we start talking about that. But yeah, voice meta is a bit of a tough software. It's not the easiest software. But as Bravery Girl said, you never stop learning. And at least now I know the basic of it. And thank you for following Puzzler. Wavelink is definitely simpler than that. Yeah, when I was streaming on my own, I was using Wavelink because it's I had just one mic. And Wavelink was nice. It was, yeah, it was easier. It was easier. You didn't have to do all that. But basically, I mean, it was easier, yes. But technically, it's exactly the same principle. The software have a different user interface, but it's exactly the same principle. There is just more... Oh, this fell off. There is just way more option on voice meta. And the interface is a bit rougher. But, yeah. Where is my order? I've been waiting since October. Well, I don't know. The best thing you can do is to send me a DM on Twitch or Reddit. You send me a DM directly. And I will try to see what I can do. Because I don't have any control over that. It's not my department. But I will try to see with the shipping department if they have any news. And I'm sure we will solve the issue. So yeah, contact me on Reddit on r/Sunlu. You send a DM to u/Sunlu 3D official, or on Twitch directly, a whisper, and that will be me answering. Don't worry, we will get your order. Okay. And in the meantime, you can enjoy the stream. What? Oh, and also, if you send me a DM, probably that I will answer on Monday. Probably. Depending on the amount of DM that I have. Because I'm supposed to be on holiday tomorrow. Supposed to be on holiday, so I might answer on Monday. Yep. But anyway, I will answer you. No one has control. I've decided to let all the consumer to avoid the same situation than me. I mean, there is sometimes problem with the logistic or with the stock, depending on which area you are in. If you're in Europe or in the US, depending on what you buff to. If it's filament, if it's like a dryer, something like that. Yep. But I can assure you that the order will arrive. Okay. This side. Well, you see, I might have been a bit ambitious because I'm so slow, as always. I need to speed up a bit. Okay, anyway, I think we're done with this side. And I think we're gonna do the legs. Yep. That's it. Now we can start doing the legs. Should be way quicker. It's about the same. We follow the line. And I need to reglue this too. We just follow the lines. Boom, boom. Also, I broke one of the... I don't know which one. Oh, this one. Okay, no, it re-glued, so that's good. Yep. don't know how I'm gonna show the airbrush without moving. I mean, I can move the camera. I can move the camera. Have a great stream. Thank you, thank you. Happy holiday. You too. I mean, holiday. For me, it's gonna be 1 day break. And I will be back on Monday. And then we will have our next stream on Wednesday. It's just a little break. But almost the full holiday Christmas break. That's gonna be great. Okay. Hello, Clone Hammer. Welcome back. Get comfy. Talking about getting comfy, I need to drink my tea. Making progress, yes. We should be done soon. Very soon. Very, very soon. I mean, very, very. No, I'm exaggerating. And hello, MX Wapiti. Welcome back. Yep. I'm just doing it very roughly. Because I want to do the airbrush. To see how it's gonna look. And once we will be done with the airbrush, we'll do my favorite part. The weathering. And I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. Because there is some different thing. Do you use PLA or PTG for the 8080? None. None of them. I used resin. And as you can see, on top of that, I used a non-conventional resin. So this, you can see that this is a bit dirty, but what I want to show you is the color. It's a greenish resin. And basically, I used the mixed leftover resin. Because what I do is that when I do a print in resin, I always end up with a bit of leftovers in the tank. And I gather these leftovers and I put everything in a single bottle. And it makes a mix of all the colors and all the resin that I use. And that's it. So it makes a resin that's a bit weird. You don't know exactly what it's going to be. But that way, there is no waste. And sometimes you have some weird color. Usually it ends up gray. But this time, I added a lot of green to the mix. And so it gave me a nice green. I have another bottle a bit red, pink reddish. A resin cocktail, exactly. Still not drinkable, but well, it's funny because you never know what you're gonna have. And I use a lot of ABS-like, which is easy to print. And so the mixed resin is often very close to ABS-like. There is some other resin in it, but usually it's like... And I never mix specific resin. Like, for example, we have flexible resin. I'm not gonna add it to the mix. Because it reacts very differently. I mix compatible one. Like ABS-like, standard, plain base, or 14K. By the way, I'm 3D printing using black Sunlu PLA filament right now. Ah, that's great. That's what you're supposed to do. I hope you like it. And I'm printing right now with Sunlu PLA Meta White and high speed PLA. No, not high speed. PLA Matte White. Right now. I'm not printing a lot. Before Formnext it was crazy. We were printing so much. But now it's a bit slower. I'm printing a Gridfinity grid. I want to get into resin printing eventually. Just gotta make sure I got space and filtration. Yeah. It's better to be prepared for that in terms of space, a great ventilation in the area, and also a workbench and an area that you're willing to sacrifice. Because even if you try to be as clean as possible, you're gonna end up spilling resin, and so it's better to have a table that's protected or something like that, like a floor that's easy to clean. Because resin is both wonderful and so bad in terms of process. I love it because I love the result. I love the result that it gets, but the print, oh, it's always such a mess to do. And you need to clean the print after printing. You need to clean. You need to cure. But at least the results are very nice. And the post-process is also very easy, which is lovely. This is what we love. Currently using PLA Meta for Mini. They come out really good. I mean, to be fair, you can have very good Mini with a FDM printer. It's if you have a small nozzle, like a 0.25, you can have very great results. So, how long did it took to print or resonate the 8080? Let me think. So I had some issue with some prints because for whatever reason, for example, these feet, the hole on some of them didn't appear after the print. For like they didn't print. Which one is it? This one. And yet it's still hollow, so I had to re-drill it to empty the resin in it. And there is some stuff like that, some problem that happened with the print. But overall, it's wait a sec, why? Damn, my CPU usage is so high. What's using so much CPU? Oh, it's, you know, it is OBS. Maybe because if I do fast, maybe like that is gonna be a bit better, because I see that there is some problem with the CPU. It's not crazy, but maybe I'm pushing it a bit too much. Video. Maybe it's also because I start streaming in 60 FPS. No. Okay, well, anyway. So I forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, the time. It was actually quite quick. I think I did 2 plates to print. So it came out in 2 times, basically. But also I printed it with Anycubic M7 Max. So it's a very big printer. So that's great for this kind of thing because you can print a lot of part at the same time. So I want to say it took probably around 15 hours per plate. And it's also because I'm quite conservative. When I print like that in resin, I could go way quicker. But anyway, I'm printing at night. I don't need to be quick. And I prefer to have safe setting. Like not going up too quickly, this kind of thing. And so, yeah. It took, I think, 2 times 15 hours. So 2 nights. Sunlu PLA meta and 0.2 were game changer. Nice. I mean, Sunlu PLA meta is... I never tried it with 0.2 nozzle. But I'm not surprised of what you're saying because it's... principle of meta is that it's easier to print. It's easier to print because it have a lower... no, I mean... Yeah, but a higher flow. What's the name? Not flow. Flow rate. Why am I struggling on this word? Higher. Well, you can basically, you can melt it at lower temperature and it have a better flow when you print it. And so it's particular flow rate, yeah, flow rate. It's particularly adapted to small nozzle. Because small nozzle tend to clog more easily. And so having a great flow is important. But I never tried it myself on a smaller one. Why is Sunlu Black Kai PTG is cheaper than PLA Black Meta? Sunlu Black Kai PTG. So why is the PTG Black cheaper than the Meta? For those kind of reason is that it's not the same film. I mean, I think that the normal PLA and normal PTG are the same price. I think, I don't remember. But yeah, the Meta is a different formulation from the other PLA. Quality over quantity. Exactly. But yes, usually you say higher temp. Usually that's what we do with a smaller nozzle. We increase the temperature to make the filaments more liquid, in a sense. And so there is less chance of failure and of clogging. I had a failure for the first time on Monday with a red roll of high-speed PLA 2.0. It faded down toward the middle, but I've already sorted out. But strange. That's weird indeed. It's faded. Like the color change or... And especially with a PLA, it's such the easiest filament to print usually. So it's the one with which we have the less issue. Sometimes you don't know though, you can have like a bad spool for whatever reason. You dry it and it's instantly better. Because as I often said, for the dry filament at least, even when you buy it brand new and still sealed, you should always consider your filament wet. And you need to dry it because you never know how it was stored in the warehouse. Depending on the website you buy it from, it could be in the warehouse for quite a long time. So it's always a good idea to dry it. Yep. It cannot hurt the filament. Except if you dry it too high, of course. at too high temperature. Normal red became pale toward the middle. New roll, but I got one. That's okay. Where are you? My tablet is falling. So okay, that was the case when I unpack it. Okay, well, we can. You better just contact the support to see if we can send you a new one. Except if it was, of course, one of the giveaway. But we can still send a new one. By the way, I want to thank you, Sunlu, for making spool refillable. That's nice. And especially with the new spool. I mean, now they are starting to get a bit older, but the new spool, the refill is way easier to do. And it's compatible with way more different refill. It's more, how do you say? Not international, but like compatible with more things. Yep. And I saw a video of someone this morning using a Velcro strip to basically lock his spool so he could use just one spool and make his own refill, like remove the refill after putting it in the spool, if that makes sense. And I thought it was quite interesting. I need to try. Is volumetric flow the term that you're looking for? I don't think so, but both are related. It's flow rate. It's just flow rate, I think. But is it the same? Maybe it is the same. No, let me check. Let me check. It's not the volumetric, because volumetric flow is the speed, and what I'm talking about is the amount of energy that you need to melt it. Meta, it's here, and 2.0 here. So. If I go to this one, up, so melt flow rate, exactly, and it's in gram by 10 minutes, something like that. Do I have a... Yeah, that's it. Melt flow rate. Anyway. Imagine accidentally forgetting to unclip the refill. It's almost what we have right currently in the office. Is that we have a spool that's broken, and it looked like you forget to do that. And standard, exactly, that's the word I was looking for. And I need to re-spool it because I have the winder to re-spool it. I just never take the time to do it. Okay, now it's time for the airbrush. So, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna up. Oh no, this, okay. And now puff. Yeah. Ah, I'm kicking my camera so you can see the green screen. Don't look. Okay. And now trying to see how to film this. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to film to show you the airbrush. Okay, something like this. Yeah, but I need to screw it tightly. Poof! Now, is that giant dummy fully 3D printed or resin printed? Fully 3D printed. Fully 3D printed. And if you look, so there is this one, of course. And if you look closely, there is one there. Here, you can see his part of his legs and everything. So this one down here is a smaller one. I think the scale is 1000%. And the one behind me is 1300. So the one behind me is actually taller than me. He's 180. Something like this. And yeah, it's fully 3D printed. It's let me turn. Perfect. It's made in PLA for the frame, and the inside is in PC ABS. As for the smaller one, it's made in PLA also for the outside, and the frame is in ABS, just ABS, standard. And now I need to put the mic here. Now you can see this. Okay, so I didn't even think about that, but we need to find a proper gray to put on this thing. Yeah. So, and hello, K-Rose 2323, and thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So the gray, let's look at the 8080. Oh, it's not the most comfortable position for the mic, but I ordered a new, not camera, but I ordered two new webcam, and one of them is going to be used for this kind of thing. There will be a webcam specifically for the airbrush booth, so it's going to be a bit easier. Okay, so basically it's gray. It's like a very neutral gray. Quite light, but it's not a crazy... It's a very neutral gray. So I think this is a XF66, 54, 53. It's gonna be the 54 dark sea gray, because I have two pots. So that way, up this one, nice 8080. Thank you, thank you. If you type exclamation point model, you will have the link of the model, of course. And so I'm just checking because OBS was struggling a bit. How is it? It's a bit better. I need to manage this. Okay, at least I'm not losing any frames, so it's okay. But it's because I'm in 60 FPS, I think. Maybe that's why. I mean, I want to stay in 60 FPS probably. I don't know. I will see. I will never switch to Reality Filament because Sunlu has better quality. Nice. I know we have. I know we have. But it's pleasant to hear. Thank you. So, as I said, those are the colors that we're going to use. The dark sea gray. Peinture acrylique pour le maquettisme. In French. I'm just checking which one of the lowest quantity. So, yeah, okay. This one. And I'm gonna dilute it quite a lot. Probably 50-50. Thin it, not dilute. I mean dilute it, thin it. Oh, also I have these. And I don't remember what they're used for. I need to look at the model where to put them. Oh, and also, give me a second, I need to turn on the booth. Makes sense. It's better if we have ventilation on the booth. Okay, I need to turn down the pressure a bit. Okay, should be good. So I said 50-50 thinner. Up. I think 50-50 is gonna be good. I don't want something too thick because since we did all the shading underneath it, we don't want to hide it. Crazy, this doesn't look like the same color as the other one. It's the same, both are XF54 and yet this one is so much lighter. Or are they? No. No, they are the same. It's just that, I don't know, it looked lighter. The pot is older, that's why, probably. Okay. Can we have a bit of light here? Can we? Yep. Something like this. Isn't it great? I think it is. So, now I need a syringe here and a big one here. The thinner. So I'm gonna put the thinner first. I always do the mistake of putting it last. And the problem is that when I do that, is that it splashes everywhere. Come on. Will Sunlu ever make 3D printer? Well, how to say? We used to make 3D printer. Back in the day, Sunlu was making 3D printer. But no. Now we don't make it anymore. They did, I have a few of them. Yeah, I knew that Builders Mark were gonna jump on the topic. No, we don't make it anymore because it's a very complicated thing to do now. Okay. It's very complicated now because there is a lot of very good printer on the market. So it's hard to compete, basically. And it's hard to make something as innovative and good as what's already on the market. It's better for us to focus on the product. But we kind of have one, which is the Key Doodle. The Key Doodle is... Yep. The Key Doodle is the printer that... the only Sunlu printer now. But it's... I doubt it's for the children. The Sunlu Bedslinger were cool. That's what people say. I never had the occasion to try it. What is scary, Nicola, is that you don't know how many. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I as I said, I don't, I never tried the Sunlu printer myself. When I arrived at Sunlu, it was already in the past. And also, hello, Perry from Alberta. Welcome back. Well, wait. 1, 2, 3. And if we count 4 printer, I think, if we count the resin one. S8. Wait, 4 or 3? I don't remember. And I'm not counting the Kidoodle. Okay. Okay, it's a bit too thin though. And also my nozzle is a bit dirty. I shouldn't say that. But I love the smell of Tamiya paint. Okay, let me just... Okay. No, I think you wanted to post a link. But we can work out a deal. You could have one... I mean... Why not? Why not? I think you wanted to post a link, but you cannot post protocol. Vanguard Class Titan. What is it again? What filament would you recommend? PLA. I always recommend PLA. Let me see. Ah. Anyway, I always recommend PLA. Depending on your printer and everything, I think Meta can be nice. But always PLA. The problem when I'm doing the airbrush like that is that I cannot read the chat. And I feel so alone. I need to interact and to entertain the stream by myself. Impossible. I don't have the capacity to do this. Life-sized one? You're motivated. I would still say PLA. I mean... yeah, no, okay, because life-sized, you have to think about the strength of it. I mean, it depends, because if you don't bother... If you're not bothered by the weight, then it's not really an issue. You just need to make it with a lot of perimeter. But no, I would say, I would still say PLA. Okay, this is definitely too thin. Let's try to put the paint as is. We're here, you're not alone. I just feel very alone. Because I cannot read the chat. It's around 3 meters tall. Oh my goodness. 3! Oh, what are you starting? What's the plan? I want to see that. But, I mean, it needs to be sturdy for sure. I would... But it needs a... I mean, I was about to say it needs a certain color, but you might paint it. So maybe PTG then. Maybe PTG. Or ABS. ABS is going to be a bit tougher to print. But the good thing with ABS is that it's way lighter than PLA and PTG. And usually on print it doesn't make much of a difference. But I think that on such a big print, it will make a huge difference. I don't know, your print might be like 50 kilo lighter. And that's when I realized that the paint, the shading that we did, maybe I was a bit too rough. Because I'm forced to cover it quite a lot. Because if I don't do it, it appears as a bit too contrasted. So I was a bit rough. Basically, what I should have do is airbrush instead of just normal brush. It's okay. The color is a bit too dark though. That's also a problem because that's what's covering a lot of the paint. Yep. I'm using a lot of paint. Well, after that, I'm gonna let this part dry and we're gonna do all the legs and everything. And I need to check the time. Oh, no, okay, we have the time. Up. Okay. Oh yeah. That's also the good thing with Tamiya paint is that it dries very quickly. I mean, good thing. It's not always a good thing. Yeah, but the problem is that the end is not thin at all. It's the full opposite. First... because it's the bottom, so... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna empty this to make it a bit thinner. Yeah, I can see that the bottom is very mushy. You will see it will look even better when it will be done. Okay, let me just finish this. Yep. Just a bit of alcohol. I don't want to spray too much when the alcohol will take over the paint. Otherwise it's gonna destroy all the work. Like, yeah, okay. Here, it's almost all alcohol. Okay. Okay. So now we can work resin or FDM. It's resin. Tac. So let's mix this one. It's just that the bottom, the bottom of the pot was old paint, and it was very, very thick. I didn't mix it properly, and so since it was that thick, it wouldn't airbrush itself, which is normal. This is gonna be way better. Okay, this is not good at all. I have too much projection. Okay. Okay, can reduce the pressure. Yeah. Okay. Kind of like the color, even though it's darker than the original model. Still look good. Okay, we're gonna put it away and let it dry. And when it will be dry, we will work on it. Do you think Bamboula printer Sunlu filament is the best combo? I don't think I will state anything regarding printer, because it will start a war, and I don't want this to happen. I don't want to be responsible of any insult in the chat or no matter where. Everybody, I would say, everybody got their favorite printer, their favorite brand, and it's perfect this way. Very diplomatic. Look awesome. It does look very good. I look. Yeah. I love resin printer. I love resin print. It always gets so good. Oh my god, I cannot speak. It always looks so good. The result is nice. And it's not even, I mean, I love this model, of course, but it's not the most impressive one that we did. But I have my preference in terms of printer. If you follow the stream, you might know, you might have guessed, but I won't state it here. Pitchfork and torch, get your pitchfork and torch here. I know that, are they 3D printed? I know that, that's what would happen. That's what would happen. I know Builder's Mark is willing to kill for his printer. But I feel like each team is very entitled by by their printer, and like they don't have any critical thinking. Their printer are the best, and that's it. Even though they all have their pros and cons. Some of them are better than others, yes, but not everywhere. Some are clearly overrated. Still very good, but overrated. And I won't state any. And also, welcome Görkem. I don't know if you noticed, but there's something here. Look. Do you see anything? When you look at me, do you see anything? So this, we showed it at the beginning of the stream. This is work. This is Görkem work. Thank you. Thank you so much. We received it today. This is thanks to him. This is his work. Why stick to one printer brand? Just get the best for your needs wherever you can. So why stick to one printer brand? Mostly because it's convenient. It's convenient, for example, for the slicer. It's convenient to send your file. In the office, for example, we have four different brands of FDM printer. I'm not counting the resin one. And each one of them have a different slicer. Technically, you could use Orca slicer for all of them, I think. Except the Anycubic, I don't know why. I managed to put it on Orca once, and now I don't... I cannot do it again. And when I say using Orca is to send the file. Not just slice. But, for example, the Prusa, well, it's clearly better on Prusa slicer. Orca is great, but I prefer Prusa slicer for the file. I have better results. Our favorite printer are Bamboo and Flashforge, though I've never used a Sunlu printer amongst many other. And Sunlu is our favorite filament as far as color and consistency perfect. As far as price too. But Orca and all, one time come back. It's managed to arrive here, so it's okay. Orca and all, the thing is that Orca, technically you can connect on Wi-Fi, you can connect all of your printer. And that's why I'm using Orca for Elegoo printer. But I cannot use it for Anycubic anymore. I don't remember why. I don't really understand. And I could use it for the Bamboo, but I never did it actually. Because I would need to put them in LAN mode, I think. And I don't want to do it because I want to be able to see the printer when I'm not home. When I'm not at work, sorry. But yeah, technically you could do it. And also, it depends on your need. But for example, I used Prusa Connect in the past, and it's very good. I love Prusa Connect. So yeah, it depends. And does Sunlu have an official Discord server? No. No, it's something that a lot of people ask, but to be fully honest, we don't have the time to take care of it. And I want to do it, but if we do it, I want to do it properly with enough time to answer everybody, and so it's not gonna be now. I can tell you right away, it's not gonna be, probably not even gonna be this year. But I want to do it eventually. Okay. I'm gonna put it down a bit again. Like this. Angel, where you are? Angel is not it. I'm alone. I think you will see Angel next week. Next Wednesday. For the next live stream. Okay. I keep an older firmware on my P1S that allow me to still use Orca by Wi-Fi. Oh. Oh yeah, they oh my god. They removed it from the... I knew that they did something like that, but I thought that they removed it. But no. Oh my god. Cindy Bella, I thought at one time had one setup. Did she? Wait, who is Cindy Bella again? Let me check. Oh my god, this mouse. I don't know. I'm clueless. I just 3D printed custom character, and because of the Sunlu filament, it looked glossy even without finish. I hope it's a good thing. I hope that's what you want. Are you in a sense the face of Sunlu? Oof. I mean, I don't have the pretension to be. But as a matter of fact, I'm the one streaming for Sunlu. And if you ask me, I mean, if you talk on Reddit, it's gonna be me behind the screen. Behind the official Sunlu account. Same for Twitch. I don't have the pretension to be the face of Sunlu, but that's why I'm... but maybe I should be a bit more careful with what I say then. But as a matter of fact, I'm like... the most visible person from Sunlu, I would say. Right, yeah. It's funny that on the screen, the gray appear really good, and it really appeared like it is on the bottle. But on my side, it appears way more darker. Way darker and way greener also. Hopla. Almost done. The problem with a non-thin paint like that is that it basically covers all the shading that we did. And also I realized that I forgot to remove a lot of support. Ah, it's okay. Oh no, that's not why I was asking. I'm sorry. I know Polymaker as Joel, so I was thinking you were that for Sunlu. But I mean, yeah. If the comparison is correct, I think. It's like, yeah, I mean, I think I'm at Sunlu what Joel is for Polymaker, yeah. He's like the... I don't know how to say. The main character of the stream, I think. If that makes sense. Without... I don't want to sound pretentious in any way, but like that's the... I think if I understand well what you want to say, that that would be the case, because I'm the one who is the most on stream. I mean, I'm always on stream, to be fair. Since the beginning, there was just one stream without me. There was some stream where I was in front of the camera, for example at Form Next, and then I leave Mathieu alone to do an interview, but then I come back. But there was just one stream where I was fully behind the camera, never in front. Otherwise, I'm always on front. And hello, Granny Mai. Community manager, not even, no. No, not even. Because, for example, I'm not managing social media the same way a community manager would. I try to answer when I have time. Reddit and Twitch. But that's it. I don't take off Instagram, for example. I mean, for the comment and the thing like that, I don't manage that. Community liaison. I don't know what would be the name. Joel is manager along with Twitch, YouTube, Discord. I would, if I had the time, I would do that too. Angel is here. Kirkham wanted to see Angel. If I had the time, probably I would do the same. But on top of that, we are also making content out of the stream. And I'm printing a lot for the fairs and the thing like that. And there's a lot of preparation for the fair also. And so that's why, for example, we don't have the Discord yet. Yep. Is that good upgrade from PLA meta if I'm making functional parts? I mean, PTG is always a good upgrade. Is always a good upgrade because it's sturdier than PLA. So yeah, for functional part especially, it's a good upgrade. Hopla. Also STEM and community project. If I had the time, I wish I could do that. But I have not enough time. And for example, for the stream, we are not, like in Europe, for example, we are not a big team. We are really a small team managing the social media and everything. Yep. So that's why I mainly focus on the stream. But I think that the comparison is fair because, yeah, that's approximately the same position, yeah. Up. Okay, what else? I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm just gonna check the other one and... Oh, I missed a raid. Who raided? Raider from Shenanigan. I missed it. Sorry. Thank you, Shenanigan 3D, for the raid. Welcome, everyone. You see when I'm painting there, I don't see anything. I don't see the chat. So I missed the raid. But thank you. Welcome, everyone. Wait, now I'm trying to read all the chat to see all the message I missed. But thank you, Shenanigan, and is this a Star Wars thing you're painting exactly? So yes, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to show you what we're doing. Let me take a sip of tea and show you. So basically we're painting a 8080 from Star Wars. You might recognize it. This camera is not cameraing. I had to remove the autofocus. So we are doing the 8080. So if you type exclamation point model, you will have the link of the model. It's supposed to be a FDM model, but we decided to do it in resin because it's easier to post-process, it's easier to paint, and it's easier to... it look good. So that's nice. And hopefully the bot is gonna... because I see that you typed it, but it's not working, so... hopefully the bot is gonna work. Is the bot ready? Is the bot somewhere? Okay, let me check that in the meantime. But yeah, so we are almost done. And so I'm gonna put a bit more paint on it. Wait, it was working at the beginning of the stream. No model, it's here. Twitch is active. YouTube is active. Why isn't it working? Let me try myself. Well, I can just copy paste the link also in the chat. Anyway, I don't know why it's not working. It was working. Let me just give you the link. Give up exactly. Hopla. So this is the model. It's a free one. But is it working on YouTube? I'm curious. Maybe because it was last time it was Twitch and not YouTube. Now it's okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Up. Let me take OBS back and the chat back. Yes, it is working on YouTube. So why isn't it working on Twitch? If I do this and this, I activate it again. Give me a second. But Twitch, for once, active. Ah. Is it working? I want it to work. Ah, okay, it's working now. Sorry. So, yeah, no, that's it. I'm just gonna paint the bottom of this one. And then we're gonna do the weathering. And we're gonna assemble it. And it will be done. It's a short model. We started on last Tuesday. So it was made to be finished very quickly. And I think I'm gonna assemble it and do the weathering once everything is gonna be assembled. So it's gonna be a bit easier to visualize everything. Because technically, it's also an articulated model. So it's supposed to move. I mean move. You will see. It's not motorized, but still supposed to move. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good idea to let the paint dry in the airbrush. And also, this paint is too dark, but yeah, that's okay. I don't want to put too much paint on the parts that are gonna be glued, because the glue is less efficient. The glue doesn't glue. Okay, now the back. So it's not the cleanest model that I did, not gonna lie. But it was a quick one. And it's nice. Right before Christmas. Right before we take a break from the stream. It's always nice. Okay, let me... Yep, put it on the side. Cover all the spots. Okay. So... And I'm sorry, I'm missing all the chat. What were you doing, by the way, in on stream? I don't know if Shenanigan is still here. How was your night? Your evening or your day? I don't know. It's a party in here now. Everybody came to the stream. All the raider. You could mix a little bit of white with clear coat to brighten it up. Yeah, and I do have all of this on top of it. I might do it indeed. Hopla. It's gonna be the last good paint finish for the year, exactly. I don't want to spend forever... to spend forever on the model. It's gonna be my New Year resolution. Oh. Well, my New Year resolution is to not forget a part. So it's gonna be my New Year resolution to be quicker on stream when we paint. Well, thankfully I didn't clean everything. Almost. Okay. A bit of paint, and that's it. Okay. Now we let all of this drying. And when it's dry, we're gonna start... I mean, we can already start assembling some of the parts. And then we'll try to do some weathering. And then it will be time to go home. We have 1 hour. Don't worry, we have time. I won't escape that quickly. Okay, in the meantime, I mean, I know we have 1 hour, but now that we got raid, I cannot escape, and I need to raid someone tonight. So I need to be prepared. Because I was too lazy last time to look for someone. This time I'm gonna do it. Okay. Where did I... Ah. Okay, let me just put the camera back how it was. So you can see better what we are gonna do here. Angel! I hope Angel is still here. Angel was here. Okay, wait. Up. I received email. Nice. Well done. Because of store. What was that? What? I don't understand what you want to say. Okay. Like this? How is it now? Almost good. Oof. It's already a mess on this table. From us? I don't know. I didn't send any email. No. Let me put this back. Oh yeah, I'm destroying... How is it already broken, this? Not that it really matters, but... Okay. I think it's good. I'm putting this one back. So we have light. The focus is... focusing. Okay. I don't know who sent you an email. But it's not me. Okay, so... Now we can start, well, first by cleaning everything, because it's nasty. And then we can start assembling the thing. So... The model is actually very well done. And you will see that the mechanism to hold the leg together is really funny. I mean funny. No, it's really well done. It's simple, but it's enjoyable. So I'm just looking to see. This part is like that, and then this part goes there. This is attached to the AT-AT, and then there is this part like that. Those two are going together. Oh yeah, this one is broken. I broke it. So I'm gonna do it last. Because I don't want to break it more. But basically like this. And with the thickness of the paint, it's even better. Up. And then... Here come the funny parts. We assemble both like that, but in order to keep it from leaving, we have this little thing that we need to put. I don't know exactly how we're gonna glue it, because we need to glue the part, but not the foot by itself. Yeah. Okay, like this, you see? And we need to glue, so when it's gonna be glued, we can move without removing that. So, now I need to be careful. Which I'm not always. Thankfully, the glue is gel, so it's on the thicker side. Okay. How am I gonna handle that? Because I need to glue it in a way that it doesn't touch anything. I'm gonna do it like that. Resin and UV light. Yes, it's a possibility. We talked about that last Tuesday. The issue with this is that in a very close space like that, I'm not sure that the UV will reach the resin. Okay, now yep. And I press on both sides to make a bit of pressure. I can also use the cotton pad to activate the glue and remove the excess. By the way, does somebody have a good UV resin? Where can I buy it? Well, you are at the right place. Because we are on Sunlu channel. And this, okay, this is a bad example because it was, yeah, the hole was made myself. The support, the slicing was bad. And I didn't even paint it. Hopla! Look at this. So as I was saying, and hello, Dank. Yeah, let me grab that. Hello, Dank. Look at this. Oh no! The tomato throw. Give me... Ah, no, okay, it's working, it's working. I was like, no, it's not working on this scene, but yeah, it is working. And what I wanted to send is this. It's Sunlu resin bottle, which means we are making resin. And good quality resin. Okay. Oh yeah, this is not painted, but don't look. Why isn't it painted? Because I'm lazy? No, because I'm stupid and I forgot to paint this. I just realized. Well, there will be some touch-up to do, but... Up! Let me turn off. Okay. I just turned off the compressor. Hopla. So. One leg done. Okay, let's speedrun the other legs. Because I feel like I'm losing so much time. Ça bouge. Ça bouge, ça bouge. Why am I always so slow? Up. So we said this one. Up. Like this. Let me do the focus. Okay, let me not put super glue on the camera. Come on. Up. And then Hopla. I press both sides. I remove the excess glue. And we wait for it to dry a bit. For my end paint texture for my 3D printed toy, look like Lego Ally brick. The one with wavy displaced texture. I mean, to be fair, FDM painting on FDM is very hard. It's very hard, so yeah, no shame. And I'm really not showing a good example here because what I'm showing right now is kind of ugly. Not gonna lie. It's always, I mean, at least for me, I'm never focused like I should be on stream. And so the work I'm doing on stream is clearly not as good as what it should be. Up. Like if I lock down and fully focus on it, it would look way better. You guys making always about SLA printer. Why you guys don't have about FDM printer stream? I mean, technically, when we do the talk, like the thing every 2 Wednesday, it's often way more focus on FDM. Now, for the paint stream, I mainly do SLA and resin because it's the results and the model made in resin are often way better than made with FDM. That's why. But as I stated at the beginning of the stream, since the new year is coming, if you have any idea of stream, anything that you want to see on stream, just send me a message or just type it in the chat. And we will see what we can do because I'm looking for new content to make, new stream idea. And if you have anything that you like, that you want to see, then now is the great time to state it. Say it now or shut up forever. Something like that. What are they saying during the wedding? Qu'ils le disent maintenant ou se taisent à jamais. Hop. Okay. Ah. Okay, I need to put a bit more glue on this one. I mean, it looked very, very good. Thank you, thank you. But you will see that some of the model can look even better than that. For now, we didn't do the weathering, and the weathering really give another dimension to the print. Up, maybe make a giant spool of filaments. A giant one. How giant do you want it to be? Because you know that I love to make big prints. I mean, you saw the dummy, but we also have an engine that's overside. We have, what do we have? I mean, we have a rocket, but it's not really, we didn't make it ourselves. And we have the Manticore figure. That's huge. And I realized that I still didn't take pictures of it for the social media. But because we need to repair it, that's why. Okay, this I'm gonna leave on the side because it needs to dry. Up. If you guys any knowing about design program, for example, Fusion 360, you can design and maybe print. Yeah, we did once a long time ago, and I actually use Fusion 360 a lot, so it could be interesting to do indeed. Maybe make a giant spool of filament. Oh, you mean like oh, A1 size? Nah. We already sell a 10 kg spool, which is already big. So if we ever make a spool, like a 3D printed spool, it would be way bigger than that. Way bigger than that. I think I already told you last stream, but also something that we're gonna do is that for next year, we have already some models that are planned, and one of them is a modification of the MK3, Prusa MK3 that I have. And hopla. And so this is going to be a bit of a different stream. Always, it's always going to be a bit like the paint stream. Like the same vibe. But we're going to do it a bit differently. Because it's going to be basically a DIY stream. Love the MK3. I love the MK3 too. It's so reliable. It's such a good printer. It's slow with today's standard. It's clearly slow. But I love this printer. Okay, I need to put this here. Wow. The thing is, it's a weird design because, to be fair, I doubt this can move. Like the glue, I doubt the glue would be able to hold. We will see. I love the MK3 too. The thing is, I also love the non-enclosed printer. The bed slinger most of the time, because it's so easy to work on, to do the maintenance. It's so... It's good. It's just good. There is not much to say. I love it, and it's so reliable. It's just, yeah, as I said, it's just slow. Very slow. For today's standard. But quality-wise, though, it have nothing to envy to the latest printer. Like the quality of the print is always so good. Are Prusa machine actually good to product making, like helmet and other things? Yes. Oh yes, they are. Yes, yes, yes. The enclosed feels crowded sometimes. Yeah, it's so. I didn't try the Prusa Core 1, which is an enclosed Prusa. So I don't know what are their approach on it in terms of repairability and this kind of thing. But on the Bamboo, it's... I mean, people say, yeah, it's easy to repair, and kinda, but when you come from a MK3, it's like, no, it's day and night. Yes, it's repairable, but you just never encounter a truly repairable printer. And as I said, for the quality, it's like, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's not better than the latest printer, but with a bit of tweaking, it can be like as good as a 2025 printer. Just slow, but that's something to keep in mind. Come on. This one is working. This one is working too. That's good. This one I need to press quite hard on it. Okay. It's working too. The Core 1L is very, very tempting. I want it because that's also the... Right now at my the state I'm in, I really want a big printer. It's unlock a lot of possibility. We have a Neptune 4 Max, which is a big printer also, but it's a bed slinger. And a bed slinger is great, but when it comes to big prints, it's a bit rough. And we have quite a lot of issue with it because it was a presentation model. It wasn't a production model. And so we have issue with it. That's why we got it. they gave it to us because it was not working properly. And yeah, it's a bit, sometimes it's a bit frustrating. Ah, this one didn't glue. Should I remove it? And put some more glue? Yes. But having the ability to, the capability to print model in just one part because the printer is big enough to do it is very, very nice. Up. Hoopla. What's... I need to move it. Okay, well, just gonna glue it like that. This one is not glued either. I'm just gonna stay like that for a while it dry. By the way, when I get my PTG, what should I 3D print? Because I have no idea. I mean, you can 3D print some parts to try how it feels. Like some benchy to see the difference between the two. But usually PTG is, nowadays it's as easy to print as PLA, almost. And it's sturdier. So functional part is perfect for that. I want to see Bamboo have 400 by 500, oh yeah, yeah. I mean at that point, yeah, it's like limitless, you always want a bigger and bigger. But especially with index coming, I can see the Core 1L becoming a staple. Yeah, that's also what I want to try is the index. Especially, I think the Core 1L make a lot of sense for the index. I don't even know if it's the index is compatible with the normal one. Because apparently index make you lose a lot of space inside, printing space. So having an already big one make a lot of sense here. But I mean, yeah, I'm just a bit more sold for Prusa, but it's as we already talked about at the beginning of the stream, it's like it really is a preference for everybody. There is pros and cons for all of them. It's like not gluing at all, that's what it is. Should I put more glue? This is gluing. So why is this one not gluing? This is gonna glue. What you think about our godly Ender 3? Disclaimer, I mean no hate toward any printer. To be fair, I didn't really... I never own an Ender 3. And so I never had the struggle of working with an Ender 3. I did work on it a bit sometimes. And it was especially a very heavily modified Ender 3. But I don't have the experience of the Ender 3 like some people have. So I'm not the best person to talk about it. But I love it nonetheless. Because even though it's a struggle for a lot of people, that's also the printer that started the passion for a lot also. And I love this mentality of having a printer that you need to work on in order to make it work. It's a bit stupid to say, but that way that's the best way to learn how it works, and that's the best way to be good at 3D printing. But it's different philosophy and different mentality. Some people just want a printer that do what they like. They are not interested in the printing capability. Like they just want their part. And it's totally fine. It's just different mentality. Okay. Assembling the legs. Tack. I'm removing this one. Ah! Of course this broke. I mean broke. The glue didn't hold, so we're gonna have to glue it again. What GPU and main printer do you use? It's really two very different two different things. Some are Tinker, some just want to print. Yeah, exactly. It really depends what you want. And for that, I understand the traction of a Bamboo Lab, for example, because it's a bit like Apple. It's more of an enclosed experience. But if you want it seamless, you buy everything from Bamboo. You download everything from Maker World. You don't even need a computer. So for a Tinker, it's like it's a bit frustrating. It's like to see people use printer like that. But for the people who just want their part, I totally understand. Like I totally get why you would want that. Someone who's not into 3D printing, but who want the ability to print prototype, for example. Yeah, I get it. It's not my vision of 3D printing, but I fully understand that some people like it this way. And to answer the question, right now, the main printer that we use are two Bamboo Lab P1S. I mean, we have two Bamboo Lab P1S, one Anycubic Cobra S1. I never remember the name. One Elegoo Neptune 4 Pro, one Elegoo Neptune 4 Max, and one Prusa MK3S Plus. And on the resin part, we have 3 resin printer, one Creality Alot Mage S, one Elegoo Mars 3 Pro, and one Anycubic M7 Max. And so we mainly use the P1S because it's the quickest of all. Oh my god, I touched this one, but this is the dangerous one. No, this is the safe. So, yeah. That's it for the printer. And the GPU that I have in this computer is a 5060 Ti with, it's the version with 16 gigabytes of RAM, of VRAM. 16 gigabyte version of the oh my god. 60 gigabyte version of the 5060 Ti, and it's a Asus card. It's the Asus, I don't remember. It's a white card, and they only have one white 5060 with 16 gigabyte of RAM. So you will find it. Up. Bling, always make your printer faster. Exactly. No, what? Did I miss something? Bling. Like bling bling? I don't know. By the way, thank you for including a spool tangler prevention clip. Somehow, yeah, I lost it, bro. I mean, if it helped, that's always a good thing. As a contractor, I don't buy tools to work on. I buy them to work for me, which is fully understandable. Fully understandable. Sunlu? Yes. That's me. I'm Sunlu. No, I mean, you're on Sunlu channel. Indeed. Welcome. Welcome, Confused Cat Girl. Okay. The only problem that I have is that this is not glued. But I cannot glue it because otherwise it's not gonna be able to rotate. So hopefully it's gonna hold by itself. Like that. I didn't know a filament bread had a human person. Exactly. We have several human person actually. Why Sunlu channels has low subs, lol? Because basically we have 1 year old as a channel. The first stream was on the 18th of December. And we didn't make that much promotion. And that's why it's funny because we often have people that say, oh, I didn't know that Sunlu was streaming. Well, yeah, we are. We are. Even worse. Several people, several humans, can you imagine? Now look at this. Isn't it cute? Well, in the end, I said that we were gonna be done today, but I don't even have the time to do a proper weathering. So, and also this animation is not working. Like, yeah, no, it's not working. I need to work on it. The timing is not the right one. Look at this! And the chat on the background has moved and everything is broken. Look at this! Isn't it cute? So, now, it's not cute, it's a deadly weapon of Darth Vader. Can still be cute. It's still a dog. It still looks like a dog. It's still a dog. What is it again? If not friend, why friend shape? Something like that. If not pet, why pets shape? It's cute because it's small, exactly. See, there is not just human Atsunu, there is also robot. Cute robot. Look at the leg. The back leg wiggling. This one. Anyway, so now what we have to do is do the weathering, so do the shading and some weathering here and there, and also, most importantly, paint the red window in the front. That's very important. But time is running out, so we're not gonna do that tonight. But I still want to try something. Oh, I don't have it anymore. Yeah, I don't have much shade anymore. Let me see. I need a bigger brush. Now, of course, with this camera, you won't. It won't look that good for you. Because there is a bit too much light. But you will see that the result is very, very clean, especially when it's dry. Okay, let me take a bigger brush. Like that. So you can see what I'm doing. And I swear it's a good idea. I'm basically doing a light wash. Yep. The only thing I don't like is that this brush is a bit too harsh, and so it leaves brush stroke. He's making a Christmas tree using spaghetti technique, ripping off the print when it's about to eat the leaf. Is that even safe? I mean, I know that some people did. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but I know that some people did that, yeah, with and you break the outside shell, and it actually worked very well. Okay, let's see what it looked like. Look at this. So there is a bit too much, and it's not supposed to be shiny. When it will be dry, it will be matte, but the idea is to give a bit of volume and a bit of dirt like that. And I think it looked very good. I just want it to dry so I can show you without all the reflection. You can see that it's already drying. Because the point is to make it dirty. Make it look used. Make it look like it's been to war. Okay. Well, I see that time is running anyway, so I'm gonna go home. And in the meantime, I will, before we do anything else, I want to check a channel to raid. If you have any suggestion, put it in the chat. Who is doing the maker and crafting? Who is doing what? Soap making. I want something a bit related to 3D printing. Yeah, but this is just printer. Moko made his live. Yeah, that can be a great. We already raided them. That's the only thing. Indeed, they are here. I'm just looking if there is anybody with, because we already raided them. But I guess we're gonna raid them again. We're gonna raid. Oh my god. We're gonna raid them again. Okay, so I'm gonna send you to Moko Made. Oh wait. Well, now you said it, so it's a bit late. And thank you for following Brain Masher. My god, this mouse is gonna drive me crazy. The click doesn't hold. It's a MX Master 3S. Supposed to be an awesome mouse. And yet, it's not holding anything. Let me see what... Okay, I'm gonna send you raid to search. Mokomade. Ready. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being there. Well, yeah, it was, but okay. Thank you for being there. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. And I see you next week. So next week we're gonna have a stream, a Christmas stream with a giveaway, of course. Christmas giveaway. It's gonna be on Wednesday, and it's gonna be with Mathieu, and it's gonna be the last stream of the year. So that's great. I mean, I don't know if it's great or no, but yeah, Santa is coming, exactly. So I will see you next week, and have a nice day then. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope to see you soon for for more adventure. Well, anyway, it's time for me to click the button right now. So have a great evening. Very snowy, lucky you, lucky you. Have a great evening. Have fun to Moko Maid. Be nice. And see you later. Bye, bye, bye.